Eve. And there were 10 things. I wanted to own a motion picture studio. I wanted to have my own DeLorean. I wanted to have, I wanted to be Emir Bose, who created Bose speakers. That was kind of one that stuck with me for a while. But really, what it came down to, and kind of the thing that stuck with me for the past 25, 30 years now, is that I wanted to be the Black Ted Turner. And it wasn't just I wanted to be the next Ted Turner. I really wanted to be the Black Ted Turner because I wanted to represent, an African American male who could achieve this level. And I didn't want to be kind of perceived as the Oreo cookie and new guy. I really wanted to represent my blackness and make sure that kind of stood out.
A Black Ted Turner and a Black Bill Gates and Beyonce. Okay. But when he said that to me, it resonated, right? I don't know if you guys saw Bill Gates' response to Beyonce being the Black Bill Gates. But when he said that, it just quickly resonated. So I told him he had to share his lifelong goals. So we're going to look to him. We're going to call him from now the Black Ted Turner. We're going to speak it into reality because that's what the Baptist Church told her. So we're going to speak it. So why don't you talk a little bit about how you think our people should handle this kind of unusual noise that we're feeling?
I honestly feel like it would do us in this room a disservice if you don't kind of correct wrongs. And when people have a misperception, and I have a CFO who is, he's 10 years older than me, makes a lot of jokes, and I'm like, what I really try to do is facilitate understanding. You know what I mean? Like, there's a football player who was a first-round draft choice last year, and he used a really pejorative name for this African-American quarterback. And, I basically said, I don't know his situation, but I kind of find that offensive because you don't know what happened. I know people who have been in both, kind of sides of the coin, and so by you saying that, it almost is like you're attacking him because, it feels like you're attacking him because he's black. Like, I don't know if you would say that about this other person. And so, again, it's not about kind of and I just leave it at that. It's not like I don't get into a debate. Really just try to facilitate understanding, like, hey, where I come from, that could be seen as offensive. Or, and that's usually the way I try to handle it. And kind of, when people ask my opinion, sometimes, if it's not, if they're trying to bait me into, kind of an argument or a discussion, that's when I walk away. But, if there's a real ability and willingness to kind of understand, that's when I'll engage. Because he's just older. He came from, he's not that old. Like I said, 10 years older, but he's older. He came from a different era. He was raised in Hollywood. He didn't go to school with people like me. And so, he just said, you know what? Like, I don't know. And when someone has that open-mindedness, that's when I engage. Otherwise, you're just putting something, setting yourself up for failure. If someone doesn't have an open mind, and that's when I really engage.
Yeah, so you have to be selective.
Right.
Yeah. Beverly, you want to?
Two simple words that I use.